Hi, this is Teacher Jennifer from U.S. Citizenship Podcast. Today we're going to discuss the USCIS updates to the I-912 fee waiver requirements. This is a press release dated October 25th, 2019 from USCIS. Summary. The October 25th, 2019 press release changes three things. First, USCIS updated Form I-912 request for fee waiver by removing receipt of means-tested benefits to establish eligibility. Individuals may still request a fee waiver if their documented annual household income is at or below 150% of the federal poverty guidelines, or they demonstrate financial hardship. The new policy is effective on December 2nd, 2019. Eligibility. You can submit an I-912 fee waiver for your N-400 application for naturalization if you provide the documents that show you, your spouse, or head of household living with you are currently receiving a means-tested benefit. Your household income is at or below 150% of the federal poverty guidelines at the time you file. You are currently experiencing financial hardship that prevents you from paying the filing fee, including unexpected medical bills or emergencies. What is a means-tested benefit? Means is defined as the money or income that you have. For example, I don't have the means to support a family. Means-tested benefit is a public benefit where the agency granting the benefit considers your income and resources. Examples of means-tested benefit programs are Medicaid, SNAP, TANF, and SSI. Examples of programs that are not means-tested benefits include Medicare, unemployment benefits, Social Security benefits, Social Security disability insurance, retirement, survivor, and disability insurance, and student financial aid, loans, or grants. How to show that you're currently receiving a means-tested benefit. You must provide evidence that you are currently receiving means-tested benefit. Computer printouts or official documents must include the required information: your name, the name of the agency granting the public benefit, the type of benefit, and an indication that you're currently receiving that benefit. For example, the date granted, expiration date, and/or the date of renewal if available. Federal poverty guidelines. You may qualify for a fee waiver if your household income is at or below 150% of the federal poverty guidelines at the time you file. Below is a table for the federal poverty guidelines for the 48 contiguous states. There's a separate table for Hawaii and Alaska. For example, if you are in a household with one person, 150% of the federal poverty guidelines says that you must earn $118,735. For a household of two, you must earn $25,365, and so on. Financial hardship. A hardship is something that makes your life difficult, especially a lack of money or the condition of having a difficult life. You may qualify for a fee waiver if you have financial hardship. Write a detailed description of why you had the financial hardship on the I-912 form and provide evidence. If you cannot provide evidence of financial hardship, write a letter and explain why you cannot provide the evidence. You may want to include an affidavit from a community member who can provide more insight into your situation. In case of a natural disaster, fire, robbery, etc., provide a copy of a police report, insurance claim, or other report. How requesting a fee waiver affects your current immigration status. Relying primarily on public cash assistance for income maintenance can affect your eligibility for some immigration benefits, depending on your totality of the circumstances. You may be inadmissible to the United States and therefore ineligible for certain immigration benefits, like a green card, because you are more than likely not to become a public charge. You may also be deportable for already having become a public charge within 5 years of entering the United States for reasons that arose before you entered the country. When deciding your fee waiver request, USCIS will not consider the possibility that you might be inadmissible or deportable as a public charge. USCIS will decide your fee waiver request separately from making a decision about your eligibility for the immigration benefit. However, being inadmissible as a public charge may make you ineligible for the benefit that you seek. USCIS will deny your application or petition if we determine that it involves false documentation or fraud. In a further note, if you're applying for application for naturalization, you have already probably proved that you are not a public charge. Now let's read the October 25th, 2019 press release. USCIS updates fee waiver requirements. Washington. U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services has revised the Form I-912 request for fee waiver by removing the means-tested benefit criteria that was previously used as a factor in determining whether an applicant was exempt from paying for filing fees or biometric services. Individuals may still request a fee waiver if their documented annual household income is at or below 150% of the federal poverty guidelines, or they demonstrate financial hardship. A means-tested benefit is a public benefit offered by federal, state, and local agencies for which eligibility and amount considerations are based on a person's income and resources. USCIS formerly considered Medicaid, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, Temporary Assistance to Needy Families, and Supplemental Security Income during eligibility evaluations. USCIS has determined that receiving a means-tested benefit is not an appropriate criteria in reviewing fee waiver requests because income levels used to decide local assistance eligibility vary greatly from state to state. Quote, USCIS relies on fees to cover the costs of adjudicating applications and petitions, implementing operational efforts, and ensuring the nation's lawful immigration system is properly administered, said USCIS Acting Director Ken Cuccinelli. USCIS waives hundreds of millions of dollars in fees annually. The revised fee waiver process will improve the integrity of the program and the quality and consistency of fee waiver approvals going forward. Providing clear direction to agency adjudicators for more uniform determinations will help us to uphold our mission of efficiently and fairly adjudicating immigration requests. USCIS has estimated that the dollar amount of fee waivers increased from around $344.3 million in fiscal year 2016 to $367.9 million in fiscal year 2017. In 2018, the estimated annual dollar amount of fee waivers USCIS granted was $293.5 million. Fee revenues account for more than 95% of the USCIS budget. Under the revised criteria, individuals may still request a fee waiver if their documented annual household income is at or below 150% of the federal poverty guidelines, or if they demonstrate financial hardship. However, USCIS will require applicants to complete Form I-912, submit supporting documentation, including federal income tax transcripts. USCIS will not accept a letter stating the applicant is unable to afford the filing fees or biometric services without a completed Form I-912. As of December 2, 2019, those seeking a fee waiver must submit the October 24, 2019 version of this form to request a waiver of a required fee for immigration benefits. After December 2, 2019, USCIS will reject any Form I-912 with an addition date of March 13, 2018 or earlier. A fee waiver request submitted with a letter or documentation of a receipt of means-tested benefit to show eligibility for a fee waiver. USCIS will adjudicate any fee waiver request post-market before December 2 under the previous policy. The new form does not change the applications and petitions that are eligible for a fee waiver. For a list of eligible applications and petitions, see Form I-912 instructions. In addition, USCIS has updated policy guidance in the USCIS Policy Manual to accompany this form revision. The updated policy guidelines is effective on December 2. For more information on USCIS and their programs, visit uscis.gov or follow USCIS on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. For more information on the I-912 request for fee waiver, visit Form I-912 Request for Fee Waiver at www.uscis.gov/I-912. Additional information on filing a fee waiver is available at www.uscis.gov/fee waiver. For a quick discussion about the N400 fee waivers and fee reductions, watch our video posted on January 18, 2018, available at bit.ly/I-912-2018. Thanks for watching. I know you will be a great American citizen. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.